Supreetha. Welcome to my math class. So in the previous lectures on trigonometry, what did we study? We studied the definition of trigonometry. Yes, we studied about the 6 trigonometric ratios. Which were the 6 trigonometric ratios? They were sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant and cot. Okay, we studied the definition of all of them. We solved some problems when they had given us two sides. We had to find the third side using the Pythagoras theorem, and we found the trigonometric functions here. And we studied something about the unit circle. We found all the angles, standard angles that were 30. Yeah, sine, cos, tan, all those things. We solved some problems on them in the previous lecture. Okay, so now today let us solve some problems. Yes, we have a triangle here. Okay, they are saying the angle 90 degrees over here. They have given us two information. Okay, they have given us this is 60 degree and then this is 20. Okay, and they are asking us to find the value of x. Okay, this is the question. First, let me name the triangle as A, B and C. Okay, A, B, C. Yes, which is the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse is BC, right? Why? Because we have 90 degree over here. The side opposite to this 90 degree is called as hypotenuse. Agree? So BC is the hypotenuse. Okay. Now tell me which is the adjacent to 60 degree, that is angle B. AB is the adjacent, right? And AC is the opposite to which one? Angle B. So we know the opposite, yes, and we are expected to find hypotenuse, which is the trigonometric function. Yeah, let me write down SOHCAHTOA, as I told you. SOHCAHTOA. Now, which is the trigonometric function that has both opposite and hypotenuse? Sine, right? So what I'll do, I'll find sine B. Yes, sine B is what? Opposite by hypotenuse. What is the value of B here? Angle B is 60 degree, as you can see. So let me write down 60 degree. What is the value of opposite? So the opposite to angle B is 20, right? So let me write as 20 divided by BC is the hypotenuse. Yes, so that would be x. What is the value of sine 60 degree? Sine 60 degree is root 3 divided by 2, which is equal to 20 divided by x. Okay, so let me simplify for x now. What would I do? Let me send this x to the LHS. So that would be root 3x divided by 2 is equal to 20. Let me send this 2 to the RHS. Division becomes multiplication. Yeah, so I would get root 3x is equal to 20 into 2, that is 40. Okay, so x is equal to how much now? 40 divided by root 3. This is the value of x. Okay, so the value of BC is root 3 into 40 divided by much? Okay, so it is 40 divided by root 3. 40 divided by root 3. So now we have, this was our first question, right? This was our first question. Yeah, for the second one we have, yeah, they have mentioned that this is angle A. Okay, this is 10 and this is how much? 10 divided by root 2, and they have given the perpendicular over here. Okay, now they are asking us to find the angle A. Let me name the triangle as they have mentioned. Let me name this as A, this would be B, this would be C. Okay, Now we know what is ABC. Yes, what should we find? We are supposed to find angle A. Now 10 by root 2 or BC is opposite to angle A. Agree? This is our opposite side. And AC is our hypotenuse. Yes, in which formula do you get both opposite and hypotenuse? In sine theta, right? Let me write sine A is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. Okay, now sine A value is how much? Opposite value is 10 divided by root 2. Whole thing divided by hypotenuse value is 10. So this and this 10 gets cancelled. Or you can also write it as, see, this is the numerator, this is the denominator, this is the denominator. Again, if you have something over here, that would be the numerator. Basically, if you take something from the denominator to the numerator, it gets flipped. That is, you'll get 1 divided by 10. Okay. Now, it is clear that 10 and 10 gets cancelled. We have 1 divided by root 2. Now, if sine A is equal to 1 divided by root 2, what is the value of A? For which angle in sine table do you get 1 by root 2? 45, right? Yes. So the value of A is 45. Or you can also write one more step. Sine A is equal to, we know that sine 45 degree is equal to 1 divided by root 2. So I can write 1 divided by root 2 as sine 45 degree. So the value of A is 45. Okay. Now moving on to our next question, that is, so yes, as you can see, there is a triangle given. They are saying this is 20, the value of this is 20 and the value of this is 30. Okay, this is 60 degree. They are asking us to find angle X. Okay, so take this as 90 degree. Okay, so now let me first name the triangle. I would name it as A, B, C and D. Basically, we have to find angle B. To find angle B, I should know at least two quantities in the triangle ABD. Yeah, if I know at least AD, the value of AD, I would be able to find what is the angle X. So to find this AD, let me take the help of triangle ADC. Okay, from triangle ADC, observe triangle ADC, what do we have? They have given us angle at A. Yes, angle at A is how much? It is 60 degree. They have given DC value. DC value is 30, right? So if DC value is 30, that is the opposite to 60 degree, right? So we know the opposite value. We need to find AD. What is AD? AD is the adjacent. So we need a trigonometric function that has both opposite and adjacent. So obviously it is not sine because sine has opposite and hypotenuse. It is not cos because it has adjacent and hypotenuse. Tan has both hypotenuse and adjacent, right? So let me take tan theta. Okay, tan theta is equal to, or let me take tan B. Tan A, right? We have 60 at A. Tan A is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is equal to DC divided by AD. What is DC? DC is 30. We don't know what is AD. What is the value of angle A? Angle A is 60 degree. This is equal to 30 divided by root 3. Sorry, AD. What is tan 60 value? Tan 60 value is, if I take the tan table, the values go something like, for 30, For 0 it was 0, for 30 it was 1 by root 3, for tan 45 it was 1, for tan 60 it was root 3. Okay, so that would be root 3 is equal to 30 divided by AD. So what is the value of AD now? AD is equal to 30 divided by root 3, right? The value of AD is 30 divided by root 3. Let me keep it as it is. Okay. So let me write it down in the triangle, that is 30 divided by root 3. Now what should I do? I should find the value of angle x, right? So I know the opposite side and the hypotenuse, agree? So I'll take which trigonometric ratio? Let me take sine theta itself. That is sine x is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. Opposite is 30 divided by root 3 divided by 20, right? So if I take this to the numerator, it would become 30 divided by root 3 into 1 divided by 20. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. I would have 3. Can I write 3 as root 3 into root 3? What is root 3 into root 3? Root 3 into root 3 means what? Root 3 the whole square. Square and root gets cancelled. So the value is 3. Okay. So here as you can observe, root 3 and root 3 gets cancelled. I would get root 3 by 2. What is this? This is sine x. Okay. So what did we get? Sine x is equal to root 3 divided by 2. Now, for which value do we get root 3 by 2 in the sine table? Sine 60 degree, right? Sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. So I can write sine x is equal to sine 60 degree. So the value of x is 60 degree. Okay. Now, moving on to our next question. That is, yes, for the second one, we have this triangle and a rectangle. They are saying the value of BC is 30 centimeter. Okay. The angle at D is, yes, the angle at D is 60 degree. And over here for the triangle ADE, it is 45 degree. Okay. Yes. So they are asking us to find the value of AB. Yes. So as you can see, DCD is a rectangle. If the value of BC is 30 centimeter, even the value of DE would be how much? 30 centimeter, right? So let me write that as 30. Okay. Now, from the triangle ADE, tell me what is, we know what is the adjacent side. We need to find the opposite. So, which is the trigonometric ratio that has both opposite and adjacent? That is tan, right? So, let me write tan 45 degree. Which is opposite to 45 degree? AE. Which is adjacent to 45 degree? That is DE. Value of DE is 30. So, tan 45 is 1. AE divided by 30. What is the value of AE now? That would be 30 into 1, which is 30. Okay, so the value of AE is 30. Now, moving on to this triangle, which is BDE. Angle is at 60 degree. We know what is the value of the adjacent side. We have to find the opposite side. So, let me take the same tan, 60 degree. Which is the opposite for 60 degree? Opposite is EB, right? EB divided by the adjacent, that is 30. Now, what is tan 60 degree? Tan 60 degree is root 3. EB divided by 30. So, if I cross multiply, EB would be 30 into root 3. Value of EB is 30 into root 3. So, what is the value of AB now? AB is equal to AE plus EB. So the value of AE is 30, value of EB is 30 root 3. So the final answer is 30 into 1 plus root 3. Okay, so what did we study in this lecture? We tried solving some problems on trigonometry. So in the first question, as you can see in the first question, they had given us two values, one angle and the other one is one angle and one side. They had asked us to find the value of x. So the best trigonometric function that can give us the value of x was sine. I just applied sine b and I got the value of x as 40 divided by root 3. In the second question, they had given us two values and they asked us to find the angle. As you can see, we knew what is opposite and adjacent value. So what did I do? I just used the trigonometric function which had both opposite and hypotenuse, that is sine A. What is sine A opposite by hypotenuse, right? I applied the values. I got 1 by root 2. For which trigonometric function do we get 1 by root 2? 45, right? So I replaced 1 by root 2 as sine 45. Clearly here the value of A is 45 degree. Now in the third question, they had asked us to find x. With this triangle ADB, we knew only the value of x and 20. Yeah? We needed one more value to find the angle x. So we found the value of AD from the triangle ADC. Yeah, that is 30 divided by root 3. Okay, and then we used the triangle ADB. We used tan theta, right? No, sine theta. As you can see, we used sine theta, which was opposite divided by hypotenuse. And we got the angle as 60 degree. In the third question, they had given a rectangle and a triangle. By using a property of rectangle, that is, the opposite sides are equal. Since BC is 30, we wrote directly ED as 30. And from the triangle ADE, we found what is AE. Okay, and then we found the side EB. Adding these both, we got the side AB, which was 30 into 1 plus root 3. Okay. So yes, that is it for today's lecture. Thank you.